Good morning, tea sippers. It is super early, so for today, we're going to be coffee sippers. Definitely got some coffee right here because it's too early. But I had some shit on my mind. Figured might as well get up and get to it. So I wanted to talk about maintaining friendships with exes in particular. First of all, it's never a good idea to maintain a friendship with anybody that's toxic. Family member, ex, friend, whatever. People show you how they are, and when they do, you need to believe it, deal with it, and move the fuck on. And so that got me to thinking about exes specifically, and for myself personally, because I have always had a habit of maintaining friendships with exes. And now these would be the same men that cheated, lied, you know, broke my heart, took me through the works. Whatever you name it, I've probably been through it or something similar. And it's funny because it seems like people expect more loyalty from you outside of the relationship than they even did when you were in the relationship. And not to say that I wasn't a loyal person in my relationships, because I absolutely was. But then it's like my exes expect me to maintain that same energy and keep that up despite the stuff that I've been through with them or whatever they may have taken me through. And we supposed to just still be cool. Like none of that stuff happened. But it's like, hello, we are broken up for a reason. An ex is an ex for a reason. So the reason that got me to thinking was because I just recently, it was an ex's birthday. And I thought about calling him to tell him happy birthday. He told me happy birthday when my birthday passed about 2 months ago. But then I thought, why? I'm not his friend. We don't hang out. He chose another woman over me. Like I was crazy about him. And he went left anyway. But he kind of likes to kind of keep me dangling around. Like, not that I'm like waiting on him or anything like that, but every now and then he'll like poke at me, I guess you could say. He'll send me a text message or a phone call, or he'll comment on a Facebook status, whatever, just to kind of let me know he's there, even if it's, in the background. And right now he's kind of being an ancillary character in my life. He's not really actively participating, but he's still there. And I've let this go on for some years, and it just hit me like, no, like, that's not fair. Like, you left me for another woman. I spent too many nights sitting up crying and wondering, what was so bad about me and what I could do to even maybe get him back. Like, playing games type shit, like taking him from another woman that he left me for, and all of that stuff going on in my mind until I finally have made my peace with the breakup, which was quite some time ago. And so I got to thinking, like, friends tell each other happy birthday. Friends call and check on you and see how you're doing and whatever. You don't do that with exes. They are out of your life for a reason. And if they're still in your life, they're there for a reason. Now, with the exception of an ex that you have kids with, where you kind of have to maintain some type of at least decency so that you guys can get along for your child's sake, there's really no reason to keep an ex around. Like, even if it was a mutual breakup or whatever, like that's fine. The point is not to be someone's enemy. You don't want to rack up enemies. But you don't owe your friendship, your loyalty, your love to someone who took it for granted when they had full access to it. You don't get fired from a job and still collect a check. That's stupid. You don't work there anymore. You've cleared out your desk. They severed their ties. That's it. You move on, you walk away, you get a new job. And so I kind of see it that way too. Like, I don't wish anything bad on him. I don't hate him. And I'm not saying that you should hate your exes either, but to each his own. But what I am saying is let that shit go and heal. What I realized was that you are not fully healed until a person that hurt you is completely out of your life, to where you're not thinking about them. They're not affecting you. They can't do things to make you mad. And when I realized that that's where I was with this ex, like, I don't care what he does. I don't care about him being with this woman or not being with her or whatever. I don't care about his day-to-day activities. I don't want anything bad to happen to him. And if I ever was to find out, like, he got in a terrible car accident and was severely hurt or whatever, I would feel bad, sure. But he is not a part of my life. And I have no desire for him to be. Like, he doesn't need to know my business. I don't care to know his. We don't have to wish each other happy birthday, Merry Christmas, Happy Easter, or none of that shit. Like, it's done. It's done. And that's part of the healing. You don't maintain friendships with people that hurt you. You can't control a person hurting you. And sometimes it's even good to have that hurt. That hurt is your blessing because it shows you the type of person that you're dealing with. Because if we were compatible with each other, if we were supposed to maintain a friendship and maintain a level of loyalty, we would be maintaining a relationship because those are things you have in a relationship. When the relationship is over and you two decide to go your separate ways, whether it's a mutual agreement or not, it's done. That's it. Like I said, with the work analogy, you don't collect paychecks from a job you're not working at anymore. Your benefits are done. So why continue giving those benefits to someone that you've ended the relationship with? If you've broken ties, you need to be strong enough to walk away from that. And that's all I'm saying. You need to look inside yourself and figure out what it is about that person that makes you feel like you still want to keep them around. And if there's not a legitimate reason for it, if you can't think of a reason to keep them around, let they asses go. That's the only way you're going to truly heal. And it's okay to be like, hey, I'm done. Like, I gave you the best of me that I had to give. We had a cool run. You did what you did, and that's a wrap. Hit them deuces and let them go. Because your peace of mind, your sanity, and your emotional health are all that matter at this point. You don't have to keep resuscitating dead situations. When it's over, it's over. I hope you guys have a good rest of your day. Knock back that coffee and make the best. Till next time. Bye.